Lesson 285. My holiness shines bright and clear today. Welcome to the Qigong support for A Course in Miracles students. My name is Judith and this is the Lucid Mind Center. I am still on the island of Qiovo, which has got two meanings for me, I found out yesterday. One is the island of Qi, the island of life force energy. And then the other meaning, actually in Croatian you say Qiovo, means whose is this? So this particular island was called whose is it? Because it was nobody's to start with. And now it's actually got two bridges. It's got a small bridge from Trogir over to this island, and it's got a bigger bridge, basically almost from the airport. And it's become very, very popular. It's a really gorgeous island. My holiness shines bright and clear today. I am so pleased that I can record these lessons for you from Croatia and share those special moments which I'm having here with those yellow flowers. I've been thinking for days I want to record a lesson for you with those yellow flowers in the background. I don't even know what they are. Maybe they are rucola, lion's tooth, but I'm not sure. And it smells of different things. I think I can smell thyme and oregano. It's just a typical Mediterranean kind of Italian, also Southern European smells. The reason why this is called Qigong support is because at the end I'm going to guide you to a seated and a standing Qigong class, which is specially suited for you to internalize this particular idea, and also related to what is the Holy Spirit. When we are working with the central channel, when we are doing this connection central channel, we are basically calling the Holy Spirit in every time. I call it the pillar of light. But when I'm talking of the pillar of light, I'm always really talking of the Holy Spirit, bringing the awareness into that space where you believe that you are, bringing the awareness of holiness and of Christ consciousness back into that space, claiming it, not allowing the ego to have it. So let's see what the lesson 285 has got for us today. My holiness shines bright and clear today. Today I wake with joy, expecting but the happy things of God to come to me. I ask but them to come and realize my invitations will be answered by the thoughts to which they have been sent by me. And I will ask for only joyous things the instant I accept my holiness. For what would be the use of pain to me? What purpose would my suffering fulfill? And how would grief and loss avail me if insanity departs from me today and I accept my holiness instead? And really, in this special 10-day period, it is very much about bringing the holiness within you, bringing the Holy Spirit back, remembering that you are the Son of God, and the Holy Spirit is kind of the helper. It's like an angel, like a guardian angel helping you to remember who you truly are when you forget. The one you can actually ask and say, please help me understand this, or please help me not to feel pain. It is like a particular helper you have there. It is the voice for God. It is like the divine energy. It is just there. It's like the Qi, but the Holy Spirit is like a translator for that Qi energy. It's like a translator for you to understand who you truly are while you think that you are a physical body, or while you think that you only a human being. And in reality, you are a spiritual being. You are Christ consciousness. You are the extension of this divine intelligence, having a human experience. And this is what the Holy Spirit is here to remind us of. The prayer goes like this: Father, my holiness is yours. Let me rejoice in it, and through forgiveness be restored to sanity. Your Son is still as you created him. And remember, in the previous lessons when we came to the word still, I like to use it in both meanings. I am still as God created me. It means I'm remaining the way as God created me. But also the other meaning, I am just still. I am quiet and tranquil. Your Son is still as you created him, peaceful. My holiness is part of me and also part of you. And what can alter holiness itself? Only our ego thoughts, only fear can pretend that it has the power over us. I just really want you to remember that you are the Holy Son of God. We all are. We are just having different human experiences. We are just doing like a game, like a video game. And each one of us is kind of returning back to here. And not because we need to purify the soul or we need to purify the spirit. The spirit and the soul, they're already pure. It's like the water which you put into a tea or into a beer or into food. The water is already clean. What needs to be cleaned out is the mind here, to let go of the ego, this attachment to anger and fear. Really, if you want to think about hell, the hell is here on earth. There is no hell after we leave the body. Unless you really hold on, then for a short while you can imagine that we are in hell. Some of us, when we die, we are so consumed by fear that for some of us it's difficult to see that we have actually died, and that we want to return, that we actually need to return to the light. But this is only instance. It's not something which is lasting there for zillions of years. It can be that in a near-death experience that some people might experience this as hellish, but that is only an instant. That is only an instant because we didn't go to the other side. We didn't reach the other side. When I was in the Monroe Institute and we were recovering those lost souls, even if they had been dead in our human terms, even if they died 100 years ago, to themselves it seemed more like they had maybe been dead for a day or two. Nobody stays that long in this particular state. And it's our job to kind of call them back and remember that they too are light, that they are in this pocket of darkness, believing that they are in hell. And our job, our work is here on this planet, on this earth. So with this in mind, let's read our lesson one more time in this beautiful nature with those beautiful yellow flowers. Earth patiently sharing her beauty with us for us to remember who we truly are. Saying thank you to all those flowers for being here, and for all the bees and the mosquitoes and the flies and wasps and everything, to keeping this nature so pretty. My holiness shines bright and clear today. Today I wake with joy, expecting but the happy things of God to come to me. I ask but them to come and realize my invitations will be answered by the thoughts to which they have been sent by me. And I will ask for only joyous things the instant I accept my holiness. For what would be the use of pain to me? What purpose would my suffering fulfill? And how would grief and loss avail me if insanity departs from me today and I accept my holiness instead? I'm going to ask you to read the prayer and the idea, my holiness shines bright and clear today, in the Qigong class, and this prayer. Father, my holiness is yours. Let me rejoice in it, and through forgiveness be restored to sanity. The key word here is forgiveness. To be generous, to be willing to give the forgiveness, to be willing to say, here you go. And that is actually associated with the liver. The willingness to give or the willingness to forgive is in the liver, the generosity. And the opposite of that, the fear, which is expressing itself through the opposite of that virtue, is envy and jealousy and greed. I want it all for me. The inability to share and the inability to wanting to give and also to receive. I don't need anything from you because then I'm in debt to you. This is kind of this unwillingness to receive as well. And this collects itself in the liver. The liver's color is supposed to be green, like this, what you see here. And when you actually listen into the liver and you see it reddish or darker green and lilac, then you know that there is anger and jealousy and envy stored there, not allowing you to to open up this portal of generosity to your true self. All those different portals which the Chinese have associated with the different organs, they are like portals to your true self, to your holy self, to your awareness of you as the Holy Son of God, to your awareness of Christ within you and who you truly are. Because we are all one. Father, my holiness is yours. Let me rejoice in it, and through forgiveness be restored to sanity. Your Son is still as you created him. My holiness is part of me and also part of you. And what can alter holiness itself? Nothing can alter the holiness. You can just pretend that you are afraid, And there's just one other word which has just jumped into my mind, which is the altar. The altar, the table. This is where you are exchanging. This is where you're bringing your grief, where you're bringing your greed, your jealousy, your negative emotions. You're like bringing them on that altar to be altered, to be changed, to be exchanged, to remove them, so the virtues of who you truly are can shine again. You are the Holy Son of God. Remember that. So for this particular lesson, I invite you to this seated Qigong class or this standing Qigong class. Here you have what is the Holy Spirit. I recommend you read with me at least once. And here you have the list of Qigong classes if you would like to do another one. Love, light and Qi to you.